Hey, what's going on everyone? My name's Thomas Kovacic, and today we're talking about my top 10 features of the GoPro Hero 7. So the first feature that I'm stoked on in the new Hero 7 is Hypersmooth. It's a gimbal-like stabilization that's built into the camera's firmware. I'm not really sure what goes on under the hood. I'm sure someone will figure it out soon, but for now, we don't know. But yeah, I'm stoked that 4K 60 now has this feature. So now we can get buttery smooth footage without having a gimbal. GoPro says this is a gimbal killer, and I agree with their statement, but there are some times where you will need a gimbal. Like I'll be using a gimbal when shooting snowboarding this winter, but on some powder days you can get away with not using a gimbal if you're kind of standing still and getting some shots. I'm really excited to try out follow cams without the gimbal. I want to see how smooth it actually is because the last few seasons I've only shot with the pole. Hypersmooth is also compatible with 2.7K 4x3 at 60 FPS. I'm super stoked on this because we can have it on our chest, hand, head, or anything POV, and we'll still have some really clean, smooth footage. I don't have the gimbal extender thing that the GoPro has, the camera grip, so I can't get smooth footage while mountain biking or doing whatever. So being able to put it on my helmet and get clean, non-shaky footage, I'm so stoked on. The second feature that I'm stoked on is Super Photo. So Super Photo is basically HDR. It applies local tone mapping, adds noise reduction. I think the setting is huge for beginners who don't really know the editing process. But as time goes on and I'm seeing more photos with Super Photo, I'm really stoked to try it out myself. I haven't used it yet. I've only used raw photo in 30 bursts, so I'm really curious to see how Super Photo pairs up with RAW. The third feature that I'm stoked on for the new Hero 7 is the new Timewarp video mode. Instead of taking time-lapse photos on our own and stitching it together, GoPro now adds the stabilization feature with time-lapse, and they combine it together to make this super smooth, really cool hyperlapse mode. We now have intervals ranging from twice the speed to 30 times the speed, and there's intervals in between. And the higher the interval that you choose, so like 30x or 15x, the smoother your footage will be. Check out Abe Kislevitz's video below. He does a killer job showing the comparison between no time warp, and then the different modes and intervals with time warp. Yeah, I'm really stoked to try this out more. I used it at Big Bear this last weekend, but I'm really curious to see how it looks on a chairlift, going up for like 5 or 10 minutes. The fourth feature that I'm stoked on is the new interface. They designed this new interface and menu system for the Hero 7. It's efficient, it's clean, and it's really intuitive. I really like the Hero 6 menu, but this one is the best one yet. I'm really liking this a lot. The fifth feature that I'm stoked on is the auto portrait mode. So with the rise of social media and brands needing video specific for Instagram stories or Facebook stories, the Hero 7 now auto shifts when you switch to portrait mode. I shoot a lot of portrait photos, and having to rotate them all when I go back into Lightroom is kind of a pain, having to go through every single one, rotate it the right way. Now the GoPro Hero 7 does that automatically, and the same with videos, which is super insane. So now we can have vertical videos and edit straight from that composition. The sixth feature that I'm really stoked on is the new buttery touchscreen. They didn't say much if they upgraded the screen or not, but it's a lot smoother than the Hero 6 and the Hero 5. It's just really quick and responsive. It's just something I'm stoked on. The seventh feature is the new design look. So now they have the Hero 7 black, silver, and white. And each one of those cameras has a color depicting which one it is. But now the Hero 7 black has a nice black look, and the Hero 7 black written on the side in white, which is really important because I used to grab my Hero 6, but I used to grab my 5. I got those really confused because the writing was so small and it was a different shade of gray, just like the camera. Another feature we have is live streaming through social media. Before you would have to use Periscope, that different app that would drain your battery on your phone and on your camera. So now we can live stream straight through the GoPro, which I haven't experimented with yet, but I think it's going to be a huge feature for people who want to live stream to YouTube or Instagram. Feature 9 is the new face and smile detection feature. The GoPro recognizes faces and smiles. It'll help you pick those top shots that you got of your friends smiling or those selfies that you shot through the GoPro app. So everything's all integrated through there. I just think it's a really cool feature that they implemented with the Hero 7, and it just gives us a forward look to seeing how GoPro is engineering their cameras. And the final feature that I'm stoked on is that everything's compatible with this Hero 7 that was from the 5 and the 6. It's the same battery size, same SD card size, same body and shape. So now it works with the camera grip. It works with everything. And I think that's important because from the Hero 3 to the 4, the batteries changed. The 4 to the 5, battery and design, everything changed. In the last generations, there was too much change where people would have to buy more of a different kind of battery and upgrade everything when they got a new camera. So now there's no reason not to upgrade because everything stays the same. So yeah, those are the 10 features I'm stoked on with this new Hero 7. Let me know what you guys are stoked on about this camera. I believe it comes out in the next couple days. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.